Welcome back. Another session of Three Ball Walk, and the live audience is double.
Live audience is double.
It's twice as big as it was last time. It just
Twice
pretty
as big.
soon we're going to be needing another room.
We'll need a
to
new studio.
to house the live audience. But Bob, Eddie,
Yep, that's me.
I'm Julio, and we're back. It's
Yeah.
been a whole week. We couldn't get together last week. A lot of things happening in the baseball world. Last week was Jackie Robinson Day. We were going to spend a little bit of time with Jackie Robinson.
We'll talk about that later. Hey, former Gator called up, pitched his first game.
I saw Brian Johnson made the start at Toronto for the Red Sox.
Won the game in spite of now a stellar 7 ERA. 5 runs,
But
4 runs in 5 innings, 7 hits, 2 home runs, 2 bombs. But you know what?
when you got the Red Sox offense behind you,
And you know what else? It's not the home runs that kill you. It's the walks ahead of the home runs. He didn't do that. Gave up solo shots.
Ask Dennis Eckersley. He'll tell you all about it.
It's never the home run that gets you. It's what happened before the home runs.
and that was last night. Another game last night. I see Chen for the Marlins
Yeah.
goes out and throws 7 innings of no-hit ball.
No hitter?
No
Did he
hitter.
get to
walks.
finish it?
Nope.
Well, of course not.
He's a Marlin.
He's a Marlin. If you pitch for the Marlins, you're never going to throw a complete game.
Did you see?
Period.
They ran a nice little
many
graphic
pitches?
up there. 100 on the nose.
Oh,
7
well, okay.
pitches.
Well, all right.
But here was the graphic: it was the 4th time in the last 3 years a Marlins pitcher has taken a no-hitter through 7 and been pulled through 7 innings or more.
And this conservative approach to pitching has helped him in the postseason. How?
That's it.
No.
Well, and I mean, I remember Jose Fernandez had one. Adam Conley had the one where he was just brilliant for 8 innings and they pulled him.
I mean, 100 pitches. 100 pitches in April. Was it second start, third start? I can sort of see that one in April. But still,
But how many times do you get a chance to pitch a no-hitter?
well,
I mean, I'd ask Don Mattingly this
It's the
question.
Marlins.
it's the
This
Marlins. You get a lot of chances. You
But I
get
asked-
They
zero.
defend those arms. They protected Jose Fernandez, and he wound up missing a whole year and a half due to Tommy John.
So let me ask you a question.
Strasburg gets protected.
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
limiting pitchers.
My
If
question
it's going to happen, it happens.
is this to Don Mattingly. Let's say you're playing with the Yankees. You have a home run, a triple, and a double. You're 1 hit away from the cycle. We're going to pull you out for pinch hit. We'll make sure you don't, have enough hits for later. Come on, give me a break. You have a once-in-a-lifetime chance for some people to pitch a no-hitter. Let him do it.
I think that's a good point. I can't argue that.
He may only go 20 pitches next time and get shelled. I mean, who knows?
And then the Braves with their big win streak
Yeah, the Braves on a roll.
comes to an end last night.
Came to an end.
Well,
Came to an end. Last play of the game, bases loaded. What was the final score? 3-2?
Yeah, 4-3.
4-3 game.
Hang on a second. I'll find out for you.
and while we're talking about that 1 second, and it was like the Marlins were in jeopardy of losing.
It was 5-0.
It was 5-0. There was like the bases were loaded with nobody out.
So he could have essentially just let him go and then see
The
what
final
happens.
score wound up being 5-0.
5-0.
But the no-hitter was lost when a guy, according to the radio this morning, when a guy hit a dinger in the 9th.
Who said that?
The guy on WRUF.
Well, it would have been lost
Thank you
with a
for
dinger
playing.
in the 9th, I guess.
Hit
Well, a
double.
dinger, he got a hit. He
Right.
did not hit a dinger.
No,
a dinger is a home run.
Gone.
Wait a minute. You mean they didn't hit a home run?
No, they won 5-0.
They won 5-0, even though the Mariners hit a dinger in the 9th.
Well, sometimes
To
on
break up the no-hitter.
our college radio station, they don't get everything right. Like the Gator softball team is coming off of, or the Gator baseball team is coming off a 4-game road trip with games at home against.
Yeah.
You can't have a road trip and play
With
games at home. Yeah, it's
No,
hard
it
to do.
doesn't work. It's
So here it
it's
is.
a math. It's a new math.
3-1. So 3-1. The Braves scored 1 in the 9th. We came up short.
Okay, they have the bases loaded. Does it have the last out of the game right there?
Nope. We can do the box score.
No, it's okay. They left the bases loaded. The score is now 3-1.
3-1.
Bases are loaded. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Nasty pitch. Breaks about that much outside. The dude swings at it, and he misses it by a good 1.5 feet to end the game. So the catcher scoops it out of the dirt, goes, shakes hands. The little outfield fence opens up. The dude and the tractor start coming out. Everyone's shaking hands and everything. The umpire sits there, talks to the base umpire, and the base umpire says, "Oh, the base umpire said that the ball did bounce. Okay. However, he knew it bounced. He scooped it out of the dirt. Okay, and he got it, and he stepped on home plate, and then went and shook. He didn't tag the guy. He doesn't have to. The bases are loaded. Drop third strike. You step on home plate, force out at home, and you go and congratulate.
Yeah.
Home plate umpire said it was a foul tip.
Whoa.
And then the ball hit the ground before the guy scooped. Replay shows he missed it by, I'm not kidding you, this much.
This much.
Wow.
But Baker, Dusty, Nationals manager, did not appeal the foul ball called within the allotted time.
Because there wasn't a foul ball called in the allotted time.
Because the guy shows he does this, and then he walks over to the first base umpire who
Wait, he
told
does
him that
that?
the ball. He did do that.
He didn't do that?
No, he did this. Okay, you got to see it. So after 10 minutes, they have to get the ground crew off the field, the team out of the dugout back on. The Braves are already up the tunnel, leaving the game and everything. They had to get everyone over there. They get everything set up. He throws the exact same pitch in the dirt. Dude swings at it and misses it again. Ball game 3-1. If he'd have gotten a hit and tied up the game,
That would have been awesome. As a Braves fan, that would have been awesome.
that would have been ridiculous.
Well, it would have
Slam
been.
and won the game.
But, you
Here,
know,
hit that little arrow right there.
I'm not sure it's going to show anything.
No, on the Scherzer, isn't that it right there to the
No,
right?
Scherzer blanks Braves case 7.
Yeah, that'll be the highlight.
I don't think it'll show it.
Watch it. 31 seconds. Okay, we're down
We're
to.
watching this on live TV.
We're
You're
live
not
TV.
watching it.
You
We're not
can't
watching it. You
because
can't see
we
it.
don't have the rights holders.
Right, we can watch it and tell you about it.
Oh, there's a commercial
There's a
before.
Play with your
for-
favorite team.
Play your favorite baseball game on PS something.
Oops. Oh, well, it'll run sooner.
It'll run. Eventually, we'll get to it. and We'll get to see it.
All right, so
But that was just a lot of stuff, you know. And I would have loved to have heard talk about it this morning to see
Yeah.
the comments.
But they were talking about something else this
talking
morning.
about basketball.
No, talking about
Hernandez.
guys in the you know, and the NFL draft.
Yeah.
The guy, you know, the NFL draft's a week from Thursday, so we got to sit there and talk about it.
Yeah, it's a week from Thursday.
This is going to be just Scherzer's strikeouts is all it's
Yeah.
going to show.
They've been talking about the NFL draft
Because
since the
look,
day after
double
the Super
play,
Bowl.
gets out of the inning, comes up in the ninth,
2.
That's nasty.
and the last out of the game.
That's nasty stuff.
Through 7. Soldier wasn't going to show it.
Through 7,
Yeah, that's all he pitched for 7.
we want then go video.
No, we're not.
No, we're live. We're
moving on.
live.
Okay,
We're
you
live.
two take over the show.
No, you
No,
stay in
no.
here.
You need to
Sit your
stay
butt
here.
down.
Sit
Sit
down.
down.
Sit down.
Okay, then just click video.
No.
Just it's going to be happening in the background.
No.
No.
Please.
No.
We're live.
Just click that
It's a
little.
bad call. What do you want? It's a bad call. It's a bad call. It's a bad call. Are you happy now?
Thank you.
There.
But you're not even a Braves fan, so what do you care?
Here it is. Watch
Here it
this.
is. We're watching
3-1,
right now.
2 outs, 9th inning.
That's pretty nasty.
No, that was the second one. Wait and see if that's a foul ball too.
Gotta be honest, folks. Haven't seen a home plate umpire have a nightmare behind the plate like this in a long, long time.
That's not the Oscars.
Fortunately,
They didn't show the other one.
No.
That was the second one. That was the real strike.
That was nasty too, though.
That was a nasty.
That was pretty nasty.
That one didn't bounce.
No. No.
There it is.
Here it is.
Go back.
No,
back
that's not
one
it.
clip. Back one clip.
We're going back one clip.
This one?
Yeah.
We are a professional show here. You can't show because, like you said, we're on the rights. But that's Bryce Harper getting struck out right there.
still 1 and 2.
No. This is the one we just saw.
Oh,
Swing and a miss, and I think the game's over. Is that a foul ball?
Yeah, that's the game's over.
I mean, they're
They're not going to show the other one.
they have to.
No, they won't.
MLB won't.
No.
So do you think that
It makes them
MLB?
look bad.
Makes their umpire look bad. They're not going to show
Well,
it.
they don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
That's a natural thing every
Do you
time.
think this one will count?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Perhaps he struck him out on that one. Maybe, I don't know. But
So do you think that the umpires will eventually go to microphones where you can hear them talking about?
It was just terrible. It was terrible.
Right.
sometimes they're mic'd up for MLB.
Oh, they're supposed to possibly be doing that all the time.
Dusty Baker says, "Well, it looked like," and then Jason Worth went off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had to hold him back. They were showing that at the end there on that clip. Hey, it's it's umpires. They screw up. If you've ever played baseball, you know umpires always make the wrong calls. Always.
A lot.
Always.
A lot of times.
Yeah. If it's against you, it's always the wrong call.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and if you're a fan, it's always against you. Tonight at Gator softball, the umpire will never be right unless he calls every pitch we want the way we want it, and then he'll be right. But that's not going to happen. So he won't be right.
Probably not.
And at baseball last night, little 2-1 win over North Florida.
Again,
They brought out the lefty with a 72-mile-an-hour fastball and a 62-mile-an-hour changeup.
you know, I think what happens at that point, after the first inning, Sully should have just gone to his bench, got all of the players that don't play and let them play.
Because you
now
face 90 3 days in a row against Vandy
and then you're going to face 90
this weekend.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday in 2 days. So it just screws your timing up. I would have gone to the bench and played everybody else. That would just be me personally.
Yeah.
If you're going to throw a soft toss on lefty up there, I'm not going to put my starters in there and mess them up for the whole weekend.
That's how it used to be with knuckleball pitchers.
Exactly.
I remember, Jim Leland, why he threw Dennis Springer. He goes, he's got a 500 record and everything, but I'm not trying to win the games Dennis Springer throws. I'm winning the next 2 days.
That's right. I'm throwing everybody in a funk.
Right.
And he always throws the first game of a series.
Yeah, because
he doesn't
messed
throw
up.
the last game of the series because you don't want to help another team.
No, you do not. So,
No, he
soft
always throws
toss
the
and
first game
lefties
of the
have killed
series.
us all
We had
the time.
laughter from the studio audience.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
If you got a soft toss and lefty, they always mess you up. I mean, I don't care who you are. You just put the guys in there that don't play on a regular basis because they're not used to seeing 90 and 91. They're used to seeing BP fastballs, and that's what it was. And that's who you should play in those games. 2-1.
Well,
It's typical.
BP fastball with movement.
Yeah, but it's not moving that much. If it was moving that much, he would not have a 7 ERA coming into it or whatever.
Well, because the teams you play against can hit that stuff.
You should be able to hit that stuff. A good hitter should be able to hit that stuff. We have a whole team of people that are not good hitters. So
They scored 20.
yeah, there's always an outlier game. And that was
3 days earlier, what they scored against FSU?
10, 15.
I think it was like 15.
Well, they gave up 8, and they gave up
15
10
to 8.
against 10 against was they
We're not
actually
talking, hitting doesn't give up runs.
Florida scored more runs against Vanderbilt than the football team scored at Vandy this year by 7.
Wow.
An
Yeah.
extra touchdown. They missed an extra
But
point.
Vandy scored more than they have in the last 4 years against the Gators in football.
Maybe.
No,
Pretty
they
close.
did. The 8 points was more than they've scored in the last 4 years.
Really?
Yeah, not total, but in each game.
Oh, because they scored, it was 13 to 6 this year?
That's less than 8.
It is less than 8.
I checked, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, but let's go.
I'm still in pre-numbers.
Let's
myself, so
go with one thing.
This
really quick.
show's dragging today.
I got one thing for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Name me a
Something to-
pitcher who in 4 consecutive starts has more than 10 strikeouts.
Scherzer.
Current pitcher?
No, he only struck out
Struck out
7.
Ooh, I don't know.
Doesn't have to be in Major League Baseball. A pitcher.
Oh, I don't know.
Any pitcher.
I don't know.
Could be some high school kid, but it's not.
How about
How about Kelly Barnhill?
Barnhill?
How about Kelly Barnhill for the game
I was
of
about to
softball?
say that.
All right, 15, 15, 14, 12, I think is the way it goes for the last 4
Tearing
starts.
it up.
She's facing girls.
She is a girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about a .19 ERA?
I like that.
How about not giving up an earned run at home all season?
It's amazing.
Now, she might give up 9 tonight, but she probably won't
Hopefully
pitch
not.
tonight.
One thing before we close the first hour, and this is something
She got
that's going
squeezed
on.
on that walk.
Yeah, at Westside
Yes, she
Baptist
did.
Church, May the 5th or 6th, May 6th. The Wild Beast
May
Feast.
6th.
The Wild Beast Feast is going on at Westside. It's a great chance to get some really wonderful food. When I say by the bell, but this year the speaker is going to be Daryl Strawberry,
Yeah.
and that's going to be May 6th at Westside. And Eddie, any more info? I mean, how do we get tickets for it?
You can get tickets by going online at westsidebaptist.org.
Or you can contact us.
Yeah,
we
we
have
can get
people-
Contact us. My son is actually selling tickets.
There you go.
So.
Yeah.
And the money goes to help pay for his camp this summer.
So it's a great
Not just
all the
him,
kids,
but
all the
the
kids.
It's a
and
great
the other
opportunity, and
kids
you
are on
get
top.
and you get to eat some wild beast, some deer, and something else for appetizers,
Right.
and pulled pork and other stuff. It's a great meal. Plus, you get to see Daryl Strawberry.
Yes,
So,
it'd be awesome.
great
be awesome.
testimony time. Hey, first hour's up. When we come back, we're going to talk about
What?
Jackie Robinson.
Okay.
And something else.
Yep.
All right, so we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
Peace. It's hot.
Edit.